And I've talked about this before, but not to the depth of where I'm going this morning. I want to talk to you about your assignment. I don't know if you've ever heard, what's his name, Dean? Mike Murdock. Probably one of the greatest ministers on wisdom of God that has ever been. If you ever get a chance to read his book, I have a bunch of his books. But anyway, I want to talk to you about your assignment and your destiny. Now Mike brings you in his teachings to your assignment, but he doesn't follow through to your destiny. And there is a difference, and I want to show you the difference this morning. In your assignment, because you are always assigned to a person or a place. You'll always be assigned to a person or a place or people. You'll always be. You have a geographical area. I had a minister tell me one time. He said, listen, I was talking about going over here and doing ministry. And he said, my God will bless you wherever you go. Now I want to tell you something. That's not according to the Word. I'm sorry, but I couldn't accept those words. Because I know enough about the Scripture that I must be in assignment. And when I am in assignment, then God will bless me everywhere. You see, first He had to get Abraham to where He was taking him before He said, now go. And every place your feet touch. But He first had to get him from there. He first had to get him to where He was taking, the assigned place that He had for him. Talking to you this morning. You'll also find that in your assignment, there's always provision in your assignment. Now I want to show you what I'm talking about. Always make sure that you know where your assignment is at with God. What you're assigned to and who you're assigned to. You see, it's the reason I don't worry about going to West Virginia because I'm assigned to those people. When Dean and I first preached our first sermon probably 20 years ago, there, we were celebrating. They never knew us. But we were assigned there and they blessed us tremendously. And you don't leave where you're assigned unless God tells you to leave there. Because let me show you what I'm talking about. As long as provision is there, you don't leave your assignment. Look at Elijah, where he was, even though he had called the famine in, it affected him also, and he's at the brook. He was assigned there at the brook. And the ravens brought him food every day. There was God in His assignment, there was provision. God made provision. Now look at the children of Israel as they come out. Their assignment before they entered in, may I say, to their destiny. Their assignment was first to the Red Sea and then to the wilderness. And God made provision. He rained down manna every day. And He also called in doves. He also fed them meat, gave them meat every day. Provision was there. Now, reason I'm telling you this is I want you to understand there's a lot of us never move into our destiny because there is a difference between provision and destiny. Now, there's a place to where our assignment stops and destiny takes over. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. I listen to people all the time and they say, well, I'm not going to worry about it. God will take care of me. You see, I can quit my job, I can do this, or I can do this. God will still take care of me. In your assignment, God will. But now in your destiny, He won't. Oh, you're not going to like this. Now I want to show you what I'm talking about. Look at the children of Israel I just showed you. In the assignment. In their assignment. Now, there's always miracles in your assignment. Always. There's always miracles. Because God is in complete control in your miracles. I mean, in your assignment. So there's always miracles. He set forth, you see, He set forth the cloud and the fire, and He set forth the parting of the Red Sea. He also, in your assignment, God fights your battles for you and will destroy your enemy in your assignment. But now, let's go and look at destiny just a minute. And if you want to go there, my scripture this morning is taken from Joshua, and the great book of Joshua, chapter 5, starting at verse 10. And the children of Israel encamped in Gilgal, and kept the Passover on the 14th day of the month at even in the plains of Jericho. And they did eat of the old corn of the land on the morrow after the Passover, unleavened cakes, and parched corn in the selfsame day. And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten of the old corn. Now I want you to understand. I want you to look at something right here. You see, the assignment stopped right there because provision stopped right there. You see, when they come to their destiny, which was the promised land, until they entered into the promised land, they were still in their assignment. Now I want you to look at something else between their assignment and their destiny. During their assignment and their destiny, during the time factor, there was the priesthood set up. The Levitical priesthood was set up. That wasn't set up until that time. But during that time, the Levitical priesthood was set up. Now, covenant was set up. Can I talk to you? It's good to be an assignment, but when God starts bringing you into your destiny, there'll be covenant will start. There'll be covenant you're going to have to start walking in and you're going to have to come to. Up until that time, up until the time